Hey everybody, welcome back to Battle Ready Inc. So we are in the final 48 hours of the Wildhearts TCG Kickstarter. Okay, this is usually when all of the backers start to really come out of the woodwork, right? But that being said, we're kind of already there, right? If we could jump over here and look at the Kickstarter page here, you can see that the Kickstarter was already funded in 8 minutes. Like, it already kicked off. Yes, the goal was set low, but remember, this is a pre-release essentially of the full set one. This is for those dedicated fans or those real early investors. That's what this is for. And then to use these funds then to start running ads and things like that for the full release later on. So that's when you're going to start seeing, the ads on social medias and things like that for this Kickstarter, right? Is going to be after this with the full set one release. What's so special about this is it's basically only word of mouth, only people that have, watched like these videos here and have actually really followed closely to the indie TCG scene that will see this early Kickstarter. So that's what this is really for, right? Those people that really want to get in on the ground floor right at launch, that's what this is for. And it's perfect for, unfortunately, early investors to really jump in and get in on getting official cards before they release, resale value on these sort of things. Also, way down the road, a lot of this stuff that's exclusive only ever to this Kickstarter, all these alt arts that they're releasing, every single card in here in all these packs are all alt arts. That's phenomenal. Okay, so I'm really excited about that. These cards are going to have value for basically ever, no matter how big the TCG gets, right? So I'm really, ecstatic on jumping in at this ground floor, at this base launch, right? But what has changed since the last time we looked at it, right? Like I said, we're in the final 48 hours. It says 3 days to go, but by the time this video goes live, of course, it'll be only 2 days to go. So make sure you come back here and check on this, because usually this is when we start to see a lot more of these jumps to start happening, right? So what's new, right? Well, they still have the refer a friend, get a booster. So if you get anyone that comes in here and invest, make sure, you post a comment that they have invested, and you'll be able to go back later on and get bonus packs for every person that invests. So that's really cool. Even if you want to like create multiple accounts instead of like adding a whole bunch of like add-ons, you could even create multiple accounts, I would say, to recommend, right? Refer, and then you can just start getting bonus booster packs. So that's kind of neat. So besides that, they've now added new add-ons in the form of token packs. The token packs also have alt arts, which is really cool. I do like these a lot more than the ones that they've already shown that's included. So having these really kind of edgy looking alt arts, I'm like totally in favor for, right? The pink and purples and blacks, like that's really cool. So that's a nice add-on to have, just to have those available. Like the stuff like the special attacks, if you of course, if you play the game, depending on your build, you could have 10 to 15 special attacks in your deck at a time. So having some extra ones on hand could be really great. If you're running the Trossum here, like they literally are featuring, extra mirror images, always nice to have. So really cool. I ended up adding 2 of these packs on to my own pledge. They've also added some stretch goals, which is really cool. Alternate inspiration alt arts here. So again, more exclusive alt arts to this campaign. That's really nice. Yeah, I have a friend here that wants to be included. Also, for these 8,500 stretch goal art extensions. So each card in our foundation set booster packs, they drop the black border and they go full artwork. So anybody that's a fan of full arts, this is perfect for that. I definitely am hoping we hit this stretch goal for sure. There might even be more that we see later on. Maybe we'll get full foils for every single booster pack. That would be great. So hopefully we can hit that as well. Again, final 48 hours. Usually we start seeing a lot more of these backers start showing up. Once they've seen that, yes, it's already, it's already hit its goal. This is going through no matter what. It's a complete safe thing to back at this point. There's, no worries about it not happening. We're getting our cards in March. I mean, like, that's wild. Like, literally into January, Kickstarter ends, and then by March we have our cards. Like, they've already lined up their printers. They've already said so. They've put it in multiple things. So that's great. What else, though? They just released a little bit of tidbit of information. While this is heavily lore related to the world of Tetrum here, the thing that's really cool about this is, so they're talking about organized play, right? And they're basically basing it on the in-game lore. So all these different locations here, all these different biomes, there's different, like, of course, there's the different fields. There's also all these different arenas, right? And they talk about all these different arenas here in the lore book, as well as right here, of course, in the post. But for our more, like, serious TCG players, then they kind of give a little bit of extra information here. As we look to the future of Wildhearts TCG, and when we begin to roll out our organized play, one of the things we are the most excited about for each of you to experience is how our lore and world will collide in exciting ways in our real world. So they're basically, what they're saying is they're going to be releasing organized play in the form of kits, store kits. I'm not really sure. They've mentioned some other types of organized play that they're going to do, but they're going to be related to each of the different tournaments in the lore. So that's really exciting to see what they're going to do for that. So I don't know if that's going to be maybe altar fields, something like that. So, but either way, they're looking at having official support for organized play. So tournaments and all that stuff. I think that's really great. They're trying to cover every base they can possibly have, and they're covering it all, right? You got the collectors, you've got the competitive players, right? You've got the casual plays, everything. They're covering every angle, and that's just with this little pre-release, okay? It's going to kick off full front and center later this year. I think they're going May is when their next Kickstarter for the full set 1 releases. But again, this is just for this foundation set. They've got some great stuff that you can, of course, back. Like, even the boxes here, I ended up getting a second one of both of these just to have the box alone, like, sealed, because literally even the box set is foundation exclusive. So it's this special kind of like draft version of everything, like intentional, of course, not actual drafts, but of all this stuff. So that's really nice. So you can have something like that as a collectible sort of thing. They've got the foundations, booster boxes, or booster boxes, as well as packs. They've shown that they're going to have alt arts of the familiars from the 2-player starter sets. So they're going to have 4 different alt arts. Again, all this is exclusive for this Kickstarter. When the full Kickstarter for set 1 releases, these won't be available, right? They'll have other things, but not on this exclusive level anymore, right? It's going to be more of a like retail full set release in May. But so these are going to be really exclusive for this, as well as like the 2-player mat, which I'm excited about as well. So I'm going to start recording videos for you guys. If you guys want to, be featured on the channel and get in some webcam games with me that we can start posting, definitely invest and get your at least your 2-player starter sets, so that way we can get some videos made. I'm happy to play with you guys all the time, and yeah, some great add-ons. Really excited for this. This is going to be a fantastic game, and literally has had so much of my attention. It's unbelievable. All right, I hope you guys invest in this and go ahead and get your stuff now so we can start playing.